What's going on YouTube? Charlie Eugene back with another video. Today I have the Sony ZV-1F right here in front of me. I know this camera's been out for 2 years. It came out, what, late 2022, around September, October, around that time. So it's about 2 years old now, but I still want to share my opinion on it and why I bought this camera twice. Yes, I bought it twice. The first time I bought it, didn't really use it, so I returned it. But then I realized I'm going to buy it again because I don't want to keep using my 14 Pro for everything. I've been using my 14 Pro crazy right now, and I don't want to keep using it to do everything. I love the 14 Pro's camera abilities, but I needed something else in my repertoire to film videos and make content with. So anyway, man, let's pick this bad boy up. And we're going to go around it, and I'm going to talk about why I like this camera. Like I said, there's plenty of people that have already made great reviews on this camera, way more detailed reviews of this camera. But I'm going to share with you guys why I bought this camera, just in case you might be interested in getting one for yourself. And let me say this before I even start. This camera still goes for about $500. Right now, if you go to the Best Buy site, it's on sale for $399. I got this both times at $300. That's the price point you might want to consider, because for $500, man, there's so much out there right now that you can get. You can get yourself a mirrorless camera, probably a used decent mirrorless camera. You can get a DSLR. So try to get it at $300 like I did. I definitely think it's worth it for that at that price point. All right. So let's go over the things that I like about the camera and why I got it twice. This one might not be as important to you, but I like how they put the screw mount, where they put the screw mount. They put it on the opposite end of the battery door. So that means when you have this mounted to a tripod, it doesn't interfere with the battery door. You can still access your SD card and battery if you have it mounted. That means a lot to me. I hate having to unscrew the camera just to get to the battery and the SD card. So that was smart for Sony to do that, because usually they put them in the middle and you can't get to the door. So that's very important for me, all right? Also, I like the, let me find it. I like where I like the ports. I like the fact that you have a mic input. You can connect the external mic. You have a USB-C port, which you can charge the battery, and you can connect it to a PC or Mac to use it for streaming and as a webcam. I like that. That's what I really bought this for. Micro HDMI, so if you want to connect it to a TV or to a monitor, you can do that. So it has all the ports that I need. All right, I like that. That's why I decided to get it again. All right, so let's flip this up. If you see this layout, it's a very easy layout. A very easy layout. You have a cold shoe mount, so you can mount a flash here. You can mount a microphone here. I like that. It's not hot, it's cold. So you cannot connect an electric flash or something to it. It's not going to have any connection, but you can still place your mic and your flash there, so it's out of the way. You have a on and off button. You have your camera mode button. You have your zoom, which I'll be honest with you guys, this camera is a point and shoot. There's really not much zoom to this camera. So if you're a photographer, you probably won't like this camera. You have your shutter button here. So this, if you want to take a picture or start recording, you have your button there. And then you have a customizable button here, C1 button. So you can customize that button in the menu. All right. So that's the top of it. I think this serves as the microphone, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the speaker. I think it's the microphone, but there's your grill there for that. All right. And let's turn it here this way. Let me get this in shot. I'm sorry, guys. Very easy layout for the buttons. Here you have your function button here. You have your menu button here. You have your dial, which lets you navigate in the menu with this button. Well, dial, excuse me. And then you have your playback button, so if you can see what you just recorded or pictures you took. And then you have a delete button, trash can icon. Very simple layout, very easy. I like it easy. I'm not a photographer. I don't know all the bells and whistles of cameras. All right. Now, let's pop this bad boy open. Open the screen. That powers the camera on, so you don't have to press the power button. So if you want to quickly record, just fold this out and you're good to go. You can twist this forward for vlogging. You can fold it back so you can use it like this. You can do everything with this. I love when they do that with the screens. I hate when the screens are fixed to the camera. I like it just like this. So you can do all kind of stuff with the screen. All right. With the screen, on the screen, you have another record button. So you don't have to always press the record button up top. You can press it from the screen. This is a touch screen. as you can see, you see the meters bouncing. That shows you your mic level. So I like that as well. I think that's very smart and wise for them to do that. Then you have your play button here, so you don't have to always press the physical play button. You can tap on the play button on the screen and see your pictures and videos that way. This is a mode that's very important on this camera. This is a product showcase mode. So there's a little man next to a box, and I have it on right now. Let's do a test so I can show you guys how that works. This probably isn't the best background to show you because it's just a black table, but I'll do my best to get you guys to see it. Let me take the cap off. All right, I'm gonna grab, like, what do I have laying around here? Let me grab this Rode mic that I have. All right, so we're going to put it in the center. It wants you to aim it in the center, and it should focus in on the device. Let me see what that is. All right. So the background should be blurred. This should be clear. My eyes are not the greatest, so I hope it comes out good. But you can see that it gets clear on this device. Let's see. There we go. See, it took a little time to get clear. Now, if you move it out, it gets clear in the background. And like I said, this background isn't the best example. It looks better in other environments, but this is the best I can do for you guys right now. All right, so let's grab another device. Let's try it again. Let's grab a mouse. Should see that? See how it got real clear on the mouse? And then once you take it out, it should clear on the table. So it works good. I've heard people say it doesn't work that well. I haven't had any bad experiences with it yet. It seems to work fine. All right, so that's product showcase mode. That is a really good mode to have if you want to advertise a product. Then you have, what else do you have on here? You have your timer settings, and it cuts off, you know, which is cool. You just have to press power again. It cuts it right back on. But it has a timer button. You can set your timers. Well, that's a tracking, excuse me. Is that tracking? No, that's selfie timer. Yeah, selfie timer. Then you can set your time, you know, right there. Very easy to do that. Yeah, man. So right now it films in I'm at 4K 30. You can change your resolution in the settings, what you want to film it as. You want to film in 1080, you can do that. 4K at 30 is good for me. That's perfect. That's good enough for me. So yeah, man. And then it has zoom. Let's see how the zoom. I'm gonna show you guys. Let's see the zoom. You guys are gonna laugh at the zoom. Let's see. All right. So right now we're all the way zoomed out. Let's zoom in on this mouse. That's it. That's all you're getting. 1.5 on the zoom. So like I said, if you're a photographer, you don't want to buy this camera. You're not going to capture a bird at a distance on a branch with this camera. It's not happening. That's all you get. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. I laughed at that when I first saw it. But that's cool because, you know, like I said, what I use it for, I don't really need the zoom to be crazy. All right? So yeah, man, let me close it back up. Let me close it back up and put the cap back on the cover here. Also, let me see. Let me flip it around. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bouncing around a little bit. When you do record, it has an indicator light. So when you do record, it does show you the light bright and red. So I like that too, man. I mean, you can't miss the fact that you're recording on this bad boy. So that's cool. But you got to make sure the screen is not facing the actual camera, because the camera will not come on. Sorry about that. Some of you guys can laugh at and say this guy's an amateur. All right. So yeah, man, that's pretty cool. It's a very light device as well. Very light. Very, very light. You can put this in your pocket. I wouldn't recommend doing that though. I wouldn't feel comfortable walking around with this in my pocket. I would put a case on it and then put it in the pocket. But it's very light and it's small. All right. Very light and small. I know people compare this to the DJI Pocket 3. And I love DJI products. I think the Pocket 3 is dope. I had the Pocket 2. But what I like about this better than the Pocket 3 is the fact that you can change out the battery. You know what I mean? With the Pocket 3 and Pocket 2, the battery's inside of the device and you cannot change it out. So over time, that battery's going to deplete and it's going to get to the point where it doesn't hold a charge anymore. So you're either going to have to upgrade the DJI or you're going to have to send it to DJI to pop a new battery in for you. All right, so this one, you can pop batteries in and out of it, so that's important to me. This lens, by the way, is not interchangeable. So this is a fixed lens, all right? So if you're looking to get a camera that is, you're able to do that, you're going to have to go for a mirrorless or a DSLR, okay? This is a fixed lens. You can add ND filters if you want to film outside with it, But that's pretty much it. They might have like a micro lens or something for it. I don't know. But you can't change this lens out. So like I said, this isn't really for photographers, man. This is for vloggers and people that want to use it as a really good webcam. All right. What else is it? I'm freestyling this, guys, so I'm just kind of going around thinking as I go. This is a cold shoe mount. So like I said, I don't know if I said it earlier, this is cold. You can't pop in a electronic flash. It's not going to work. This is cold. This is just for placing the microphone on there or a flash that already has a battery inside of the flash. Not electronic, just cold. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Like I said, it's a decent camera. Decent camera just to get you up and going. Try to get it at a good price, man. I would not spend the $500 for it because it is 2 years old. But hey, that must be a good thing that it's still selling for $500. So people still like this camera. I like it. I bought it twice, and I'm keeping it this time around. Anyway, man, let me not hold you guys. It's already been 11 minutes. This is Charlie Eugene. Just wanted to talk about the Sony ZV-1F, why I got it. I don't know everything about this camera, guys. There's plenty of other content creators with way better intel on this camera than I have, but I just wanted to share my opinion of it. And if you do have questions about it, feel free to ask. I'll try my best to get you some questions or answers, get you some answers about the camera. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm trying to get to 900 subscribers. Anyway, man, this is Charlie Eugene signing out with the ZV-1F. Y'all take care. Peace.